Hoy pienso en qué pasó y cómo me afectó las horas que pasé en aquel bus.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're in Buttercup's Goat Sanctuary, a place in Maidstone that looks after the hundreds of goats, and we thought we'd share it with you guys. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the video. So as you come in, you've got like a little hut here where you basically like donate money, and yeah, it gives you a bit of information about what's going on here. Actually, when you come in, it's just donation based only, so they recommend about £5 per person. Obviously, if you can donate more to help the little goaties, and that's pretty much how that works. So they normally like rotate between this field and the other field.
I imagine it's for the grass. No?
Yeah, it's for the grass, I think. So yeah, they must rotate it so that the goats basically eat the grass in here and then they eat the grass in there. I'd imagine that's exactly what it is, but you know. They're over there. So you come in and you basically just cross over, and then there's like a little cafe and stuff over here as well, so very convenient.
So the sanctuary started in 1989. The land was originally used by Bob Hitch, the founder, to have his rare breed sheep, which was a hobby. And then someone from the RSPCA said, "Do you fancy looking after a goat?" And he said yes. And then they bought him another one, and he said yes. And then he kind of got a bit of a name for himself locally, so people started cutting out the RSPCA and coming to him, and he kept saying yes. And then it kind of all spiraled out of control, really. So that was 35 years ago now since it started. We've currently got 120 on site, 120 in foster homes, and we think we've had close to 1,000 goats through the gate in that time.
What do you find interesting about goats?
Their personalities, because they're such smart animals, which most people don't necessarily realise because they just think they're like sheep. Because they're so clever, they're perfectly capable of having their own individual characters. And spending the time on the yard allows you to see them all in their own light. And when they come here, they're able to be themselves as well, whereas they might not have been before. And after a couple of weeks, couple of months, they come out of their shell, you go, you're a really nice goat, or sometimes you're not a nice goat.
I'm sorry. And what's like the most common reason they end up here in the first place? Like, what is it that people normally make mistakes with?
Probably people who think it's a good idea to keep them as pets but don't do the research.
Of course.
So they don't think about the need for fencing, the need for the socialisation. Because they're so clever, they need each other to keep them occupied, but also if they've got nothing to do, they're going to start breaking stuff and trying to escape, that kind of thing. And then after 6 months or you know, the kids move out, they don't want them anymore, which is probably why we've got more pygmies than anything else, because they tend to be the popular pet.
They've got a brush here specifically designed so they can like brush themselves and they want to itch, like, and it helps clean themselves. I think that's so cool. I love it. We've come out into the main field now to have a little look around over here, get a little bit of a close-up of some of the more on their own goats over here. But yeah, honestly, what a sweet place, man. This place is so amazing.
Yes, I love it. ¿Qué se ha comido tu mano? A ver si todas tu mano en su boca.
What's that goat politics like? Are there goat politics? Of course there are. Yeah.
Big time.
What do you notice?
It's like sitting back and watching a school playground. You can see you've got the big boys are obviously bossing everyone else around, but you've got the little friendship groups. Some goats like each other, some don't. You get to see who's friends, who bonds with each other. You get some really odd pairs as well. That's always fun. You get a huge one bonds with the tiny little one, and they just snuggle up to each other. So that's cute.
So you get goat romances.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Are they like one mate kind of animals, or are they kind of like, do they spread around a little bit?
No, there's a lot of love around.
Yeah. There's a lot of them to go around.
They're not that fussy. I mean, you do tend to get there are pairs that all kind of throughout their life will always kind of stick together, but they're not particularly dedicated to one individual.
To know them, or you just fall in love with them.
Yeah.
They're like some of them are, I mean, this one here, he's a bit not as friendly as some of them, but then when he is being in a friendly mood, it's just so like, it makes you feel so special.
Because it feels like you put in the work, I imagine, to actually like get that attention from them.
There's been a few that have over the years that have really stood out. We had one called Juliet who was really spicy. She's really
Spicy, I love that.
She liked fuss, but like she'd run over to people on, like in the field, and she'd start rubbing her head against them. Oh, this one's really nice. Why has she got a red colour? And all of a sudden, she just headbutt, and she was just. I fell in love with her.
Oh, bless her.
Yeah.
These little ones are so sweet. They're like got all of their character packed down into one little unit. You need to lay off the hay, my friend. We're about to do something special, little un. Sorry.
Don't worry.
Oh, you see?
Hello, Daisy. Oh, big stretch. You've been sunbathing.
Hello.
And now she just presents the bit she would like scratched.
Oh. And what for you guys? What's the one biggest thing that someone could do to support something like this? Like, what is the one most important thing?
Oh, no, that's a tricky one. It's going to be very, very basic, but financial support is huge.
Yeah,
we get no government funding or anything. It's all our supporters go straight into the goats.
Yeah.
And as we're a non-profit, so it's all those little donations, however small, will add up.
Yeah, of course. He's got the woo the lady face going on.
Why that way, mate? To you.
Darling, I'm getting wooed. I'm getting wooed. I'm getting wooed.
Go on, Dad.
Are you okay?